Morning light on the river wide, rainbow springs glowing like it's alive. Water so clear it steals your breath, feels like peace you haven't found yet. Cypress shadows leaning slow, whispering things only rivers know. Every ripple hums beneath my feet, a quiet song where my soul can breathe. And the world fades out when the colors shine, like the water speaking straight to my mind. Yeah, the rainbow river's calling my name, pulling me close like we're one and the same. Where the water runs blue and the noise falls away, I feel whole again in the light of the day. Yeah, the rainbow river's calling me home.
Today we made it up to Rainbow Springs State Park in Denellen, Florida. This is one of my favorites. This is where my journey for my love for springs began. This is the first park I ever came to. They just refurbished everything out here as far as these waterfalls and everything. This is the entrance into the park. But this park is one of the most beautiful parks. And it's great because it's great for kids, handicapped accessible. There's walking trails, there's hiking trails, there's a beautiful, beautiful swimming hole. The vegetation around here is absolutely gorgeous. In the summertime, this is November, but in the summertime, it is just stunning out here with all the flowers and vegetation. I don't know how it will be out here in November, but this is the entrance to the park. And they have 2 or 3 big waterfalls here that I'll also show you inside the park. But the walking trails are paved all around the park. This used to be a zoo actually back, I think it's like the 1960s. It was a zoo attraction. Yeah, so they have paved walking trails. They have sandy hiking trails. It's like 3 miles long. And then they have a beautiful spring head that feeds the Rainbow River that you can swim in as well.
Drifting slow where the springs unfold, blue turns green and silver to gold. Every breath feels lighter here, like the river's washing off the year. Yeah, the rainbow river's calling my name, pulling me close like we're one and the same.
This right here, the view right here, is what, when I first came to this park, what made me really fall in love with it. I didn't know Florida springs look like this. It's just absolute stunning. These beautiful big oak trees with the Spanish moss, with the Rainbow River behind it, crystal clear water. They have a cafe over there to the left where they serve food and beverages, beer and wine, bathrooms. The view here is just absolutely breathtaking. It's surrounded by these huge trees with Spanish moss. It's got giant elephant ears down here along the shoreline of the Rainbow River. This is the head spring that feeds a huge portion of the Rainbow River. The elephant ears are looking a little rough today. We just got frost the last 2 days. It was 32 degrees during the nighttime. But the water is just absolutely amazing. Crystal clear water. See right down to the bottom. It's beautiful palm trees surrounding it. You have natural habitat all around.
Where the water runs blue and the noise falls away. I feel whole again in the light of the day. Yeah, the rainbow river's calling me home. A place where I'm never alone. Drift with me where the colors fade. Rainbow springs, your peace remains. There's a bend in the river, past the old oak line, where the cypress lean in like they're guarding time. Sunlight dances on the water skin, and every time I dive I feel whole again. I carry things I don't talk about, memories loud that I can't drown out, but the current don't judge, it just pulls me through. Feels like Florida knows what I've been through. Take me back to where the river knows my name, where the water heals the peace.
The thing that I really love about Rainbow Springs State Park is it's so multifaceted and it's accessible to just about everybody. I mean, if you've got family, kids, handicap, wheelchair accessible, whatever it may be, you can still explore this place with these paved pathways that they have, and you can really immerse yourself in the nature here and get a feel for what it's like being in the springs without having to actually be in the springs. The walking trails walk right along the springs, and you can get up close. You can see the spring boils, you can see the natural habitat, you know, the waterfalls. Everything is just at your fingertips here, but you have the safety of not actually being in the water and having to worry about any unwanted interactions with an alligator or a snake. This really transports you to feeling like you're in the jungle walking through here. It's just so much vegetation, so much natural beauty. It's really impressive.
Let the cool blue wash away the weight I claim. Yeah, I'm whole again. Where the river knows my drifting slow, the springs run deep. Fish move like secrets of water. There's a truth down there. quiet room. I only hear it when I'm passing through. The world gets loud, but the river stays kind. Feels like peace is something you can find in the hush of the current, the ripples, the rain, in a place untouched by yesterday's pain. Take me back to where the river knows my name, where the water heals the pieces I can't take. Let the cool blue wash away the weight I claim. Yeah, I'm whole again, where the river knows my name. Maybe I was wrong, maybe that's true, but the river keeps pulling away. Every breath on the water feels brand new, like the world is going right. Take me back to where the river knows my name, where the sunlight paints my shadows in. Let the cool blue wash away what I, yeah, I'm found where the river knows my name.
Once you walk past all the jungle and waterfall, you get up to the top over here, and this is where all the enclosures used to be for the zoo that they once had here. It's pretty cool to see. It's like a piece of history, you know. Someone decided that back in the day this would be a good attraction to have a zoo here along the river. I think at one point they did riverboat tours as well here, but it's pretty cool. I like seeing things that have some historic. It's cool when you come out here, you just like, you wonder what used to be in these enclosures. Here's one enclosure right here. It's different, you know. Here's another enclosure that's all grown in. I'm sure this used to be some kind of aquatic animal or something like that. Another enclosure. And the next stop on the tour is going to be hiking. It's actually not necessarily hiking because it's pretty flat around here. Oh. But it's kind of like a pine forest, sandy bottom. This trails go on for quite a while. They loop around, go through the forest out there. It's the old rodeo barn. Rodeo. It's rodeo barn. 1968 to 1974. It's quite the barn. Sure, back in the heyday, this place used to be a pretty cool spot. This is what the walking trail looks like. Sand. Yeah, much like being in the water, you just go out hiking in the forest. It's so similar in the way that it is just quiet. You hear, only sounds that you hear out here are just nature, the bugs, birds chirping. Hopefully you don't see any Florida panthers out here. But it is peaceful and relaxing. Just completed the hike through the trails. Nice and beautiful. Take you out onto the observation point over the waterfalls. It's a beautiful spot. They just built this out here not too long ago. It's right here. If you want the bragging rights of that you climb on top of a waterfall in Florida, you can do it here. Get a little bit of elevation up to the top of the waterfall. It's probably some of the most elevation that you see in Florida. It's not a lot of elevation here or waterfalls, but you can get all the way to the top of the waterfall up here. And that is the top of the waterfall. And there's one more other waterfall that you can get on top of over here. This is the first waterfall that we came to at the park. And here's the top of that. That's why it's one of my favorite spots. There's just so much that you can do. You can hike, you can walk, you can enjoy the waterfalls, and then after you're done, you build up a sweat. You can hit the head spring and call it a day. When I say this place has just about everything that you could possibly need for your family needs, they have right next to the river here. They have this huge grassy area where people come and hang out. I've seen people do yoga down here, picnic. You have picnic tables up on the hill, and they have a beautiful changing room facility over here with bathrooms and changing rooms. It's right next to the head spring. I got my flippy floppies now that we're done doing our hike and built up a sweat. Water's 72 degrees year round here, and it's about 68 degrees out right now, so the water will actually feel warmer than the air. So I'll catch you guys when we get in the water.
Pulling me back like it knows my pain. Where the water is clear and the world feels new. Every breath I take, it pulls me through. Yeah, the rainbow river's calling me home. A place where I'm never alone. Cypress leaning like they're watching time. Sunbeams painting gold across the line. Heavy ripple whispers, let it go. And suddenly the current feels like hope. Yeah, the rainbow river's calling my name, pulling me back like it knows my pain. Where the water runs clear and the world feels new. Every breath I take, it pulls me through. Yeah, the rainbow river's calling me home, a place where I'm never